Hi guys, it's Mama Jojon, and today we are talking about my teeth. I have mentioned this a few times, but I did Smile Direct Club to straighten out my teeth. If you saw my very first video, my teeth were significantly worse than they are now. My teeth still aren't perfect. They're still a little crooked, but I kind of like the character, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But I did Smile Direct Club, and I have mentioned this a few different times, but mainly in my paying off debt videos because I am on a payment plan for Smile Direct Club. My plan is actually finished right now. I am done with my teeth straightening plan, and I just kind of wanted to make a video review talking about my honest experience. So I am going to say right now, I am leaving a link in the description box below that you guys can go to if you're interested in getting Smile Direct Club. You can get, I don't know what it is, like $40 off your sign up or whatever. I'm not sure. But it is a referral link, so I do get a gift card if you guys use that link. So that's just full disclosure there. You don't have to use the link, and I'm going to be 100% honest in this video about my experience with Smile Direct Club. I've already said my teeth are not completely straight. We will discuss that and my experience with them as a whole. First, let's talk about what Smile Direct Club is. So Smile Direct Club is invisible liners that you pop in. You do a regimen of them. As you can tell, you get a little bit of a list. I have a little bit of a list with these. But you do them for a series of months. They come up with your own personalized plan. And you do these invisible liners. You switch them out yourself until your teeth are straight. I'm going to take them out because it's easier for me to talk without them. But it's all online. So you never actually have to go to a dentist or an orthodontist. And it is much more affordable than an orthodontist. Hold on a second. My kiddo is standing up on the couch where she is not supposed to be. But it is all done online. So you actually go to their website, smiledirectclub.com. You sign up online. They send you a kit in the mail that you have to take pictures of your teeth, and then you actually do a physical mold. You send the molds back in, and then they send your plan to you with a bunch of aligners that you have to switch out for a few months. So full disclosure here, they ask $90 up front for your kit, and they ask for your payment information, and they're like, well, once you approve everything, we'll start charging you for your plan, which is $2,000 total. You can pay it up front, or you can pay slightly more for like a payment plan, which is what I did. Okay, I'm feeding my kiddo, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. But okay, they do, okay, with me, when I sent my kit back in, I thought I was going to be able to approve my end results before they started charging me, because that's the way I read it. That is not the case. They start charging you as soon as you send your kit back in, and they start creating a plan for you. So you don't really get to approve it. They say that you do. For me personally, I never approved it before they started charging me. With that being said, I knew that I wanted it. I liked my end results, and I didn't mind that they started charging me. But if that is something that deters you, keep that in mind. That's what happened to me. I'm not saying that it was a bad thing. It was fine for me, but that could be a huge red flag for other people. It is also an extremely slow process to get everything done. It took them maybe 2 weeks to get my original kit to me to do like my molds, but it took them 2 months to send me my plan back to me, which I understand. They have to create a personal plan for every single person that's doing this program. So they do have to put a lot of detail into that plan to ensure that your teeth are lining up correctly and moving at the right pace. With that being said, it was a really long wait, and people nowadays expect this instant turnaround on things. I was pretty patient with it. I did expect it to go a little faster than it did, but I did just patiently wait the 2 months. It did eventually come to me, and I didn't have a problem getting everything that I needed. So you get the aligners and you start putting them in. The first time I put aligners in, so they put in fairly easily now. I mean, they snap like this, super easy. But the very first time I put aligners in, they were really tight. I had to force them on really hard because they are moving your teeth, so they do have to be really tight on your teeth. So it feels extremely tight. It's very uncomfortable, and for me it was bloody. For some people it isn't. For me it was. I do have pretty weak gums. They bleed really easily. So for me, every single time I changed aligners out, there was a lot of blood, which might, again, deter some people. With that being said, my dentist looked over my gums, and my gums are still fine. But they were super tight, which leads me to my biggest tip. You're going to put these in. It's going to hurt really bad. They're going to feel really tight, and you're going to be like, okay, I'm just going to take them out to see, you know, what it's like. When you take them out, reach your finger way back, take one side down a little bit, take the other side down a little bit, back and forth, then pull on the front. As your teeth loosen up and start to move easier, you won't have to do this anymore. But the first time I tried to get it out, I tried to pull it from the front, and it is impossible to just get your teeth out, get the aligner out when you're pulling from the front. It will hurt so bad. It will be so painful. You'll think it's actually stuck on your teeth. It's not. Calm down, relax, pull from the back if you need to get it out. I suggest putting them in at bedtime because then it's going to give your teeth to move for all the little nerves and whatever to loosen up. So by the time it's in the morning, it's going to be looser and easier for you to get off. You'll probably learn this technique as you go on in the plan anyways, but I'll just save you the hassle. Put it in at nighttime, sleep with it, then it's easier to remove the next morning. The first month and a half hurt so bad. I had headaches, and I don't get headaches like ever, but I had headaches with this plan. Here, kiddo. Just like braces, this is moving your teeth. It's going to hurt. People who think that it's not going to be painful, like, I understand that they're not going to advertise that this is a painful experience, but you have to realize that your teeth are moving. It is moving your bones. It's going to hurt. It was really painful. It gave me headaches. I had like constant soreness in my teeth. When I'd bite into things, my teeth would hurt because they were sore. The nerve endings were sore. Just be aware that that's going to happen. That's natural. That's okay. Even when you contact Smile Direct Club about it, they're going to say, yes, it is normal for there to be some pain. Moving, so it didn't even hurt to move them. It wasn't nearly as bloody. I knew what was happening each time, and it just got, by the end of your treatment, it's not going to be a big deal to have the aligners anymore. I'm so sorry about my kiddo. She got her vaccines today, so she's not feeling super good. So for my teeth, they looked way worse before they got better because in order to move my teeth the way they needed to move, they had to space all of my teeth out. They were moving teeth and making them even more crooked originally before they started straightening them out. So that freaked me out because for the first few months, I was like, my teeth are getting worse. They're not getting better, but that's what they had to do in order to make everything fit in my mouth. So just be aware that it may look worse before it looks better, but it will eventually get better. I did have one aligner that wouldn't fit right. It wouldn't fit onto my teeth. And there are a lot of reviews talking about this. It was something I was super worried about because I heard that it took a really long time for Smile Direct Club to get it fixed. So I contacted Smile Direct Club about the issue and they wanted me to retake pictures of my teeth. They were going to send me a new mold and everything. So while I was doing all of that, I was also wearing the aligner, but I was wearing it crooked. Let me find my aligner here. So I had it on like this. Honestly. And I just left it on and eventually my teeth were moving into the aligner and I could slowly be pushing it up. It took about 2 weeks, but eventually that aligner clicked into place and all my teeth were where they needed to be. Probably shouldn't recommend that because they didn't recommend I do that, but that is what I did. And then after that, the rest of the plan went smoothly. So the end results for my teeth, what happened was I had these teeth crooked forward and then these teeth were further back. And now my teeth are relatively straight. I really like crooked teeth. I find them really attractive. I just didn't like how far back my teeth were. So now that my teeth are up forward more, this is what they look like now. So as you can see, these two still stick out and these are still further back, but I just have like a more smooth smile and I like it this way. Smile Direct Club offered to fix my smile for free and I could continue getting them straightened out, but I like where they're at and I'm just going to buy a retainer where they're at and keep them here. Some may find that really odd. Some people are probably like, you paid $2,000, why don't you get them completely straight? Personally, I think just crooked teeth are kind of part of who I am. My teeth are just less crooked now and I like the way that they look. My plan has been complete for about 5 months now, and there are just a few little things that I want to mention. First of all, auto order your retainer. I still need to order a retainer, and I have been using my last aligner as my retainer. It's cracked. I need a new retainer. So that is something to keep in mind. Just auto order it. It's going to make your life easier. Another thing is my gums are a little more recessed than they used to be, especially on these two teeth, which took a lot of toll. My dentist hasn't noted that there's a problem with that, but it is something I noticed. I have lost some of my gums. Gums will not regrow, so that is something to keep in mind. These aligners specifically, more than Invisalign would have, regressed my gums. I still have an overbite. I have a very severe overbite, and now more so because these teeth are moved up. I have a huge gap between my bottom teeth and my top teeth, along with my overgap, which is not traditionally very healthy. My teeth are also kind of crooked, so like I can only chew down on this side, which is not good. I would need entire reconstructive jaw surgery to fix that, and the aligners did not help that. They are not advertised to help that. They will not fix an underbite or an overbite, so do keep that in mind. I knew that going in. I just wanted the aesthetics of my teeth fixed, and that is what these aligners did. And the last thing is probably the biggest thing that I want people to be aware of, and that is at the end of this journey, I still have a really weak bite with my teeth. I still have a lot of sensitivity. If I bite into something hard, my teeth are still a little loose. My teeth move back very quickly. They want to move back to where they were before, and because I don't have a retainer and I'm only wearing this aligner at night, every time I put the aligner in, it's tight. It needs to snap my teeth back into place. So my teeth are moving back and forth every single day. This is the same thing that would happen if you had braces. I haven't been to an orthodontist to know if this is super healthy and to know whether or not like the aches in my teeth are normal. It does concern me a little bit. I'm not sure what's going to come of that in the future. I hope it's nothing serious, but once I do get that checked out and I do visit my doctor this next appointment, I'll make an update video for you guys if it is an issue. If it isn't, then just suspect that because I didn't make a video, it's not an issue. But that was my Smile Direct Club experience. The few things to keep in mind: they will auto charge you. They will not fix an overbite or an underbite. It may be crooked. It's not a perfect system yet, and it can't really be a perfect system. They're not seeing you in person. But overall for me, I had a really pleasant experience. I was actually even featured on the Smile Direct Club Instagram page with my results. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I liked my experience with Smile Direct Club. Obviously, they didn't make my teeth entirely straight. They're not a perfect company. I'm not going to vouch for them in that way. I would still say that opting for an orthodontist, if you can afford it, is a great option. Do the orthodontist. But if you can't and you do want to try and straighten your teeth, Smile Direct Club for me was a really affordable option that allowed me to do something that I really wanted to do, and to do it on a payment plan and to do it from home without having to go to an orthodontist. So that is my review of Smile Direct Club. I have mentioned it a few times. I've had people ask me some questions about it, so I figured I'd just make a review video. My kid is touching the camera. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.